Hey guys, Bob the Corn 2000 here. Have you ever had this happen to you? My controller's drifting. Really? Drift is a very common problem with Nintendo's Joy-Cons. So, pretty much every user will experience Joy-Con drift at some point in time of them owning a Switch. I first had this happen to me last Saturday, so 2 days ago, and
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I was really bugged, and so I did a bunch of research to see what was the best solution, and I was able to combine a few ideas, and I found what works really well, at least for me. So, what you want to do is grab your Joy-Con and remove it from the Switch. Once you're done with that, grab some isopropyl rubbing alcohol, 70%. Now, this is rubbing alcohol, okay? Do not drink this. And actually, just don't drink alcohol in general, it's not good. Now, I should say that at this point, you might want to show this video to your parents, because if you're under a certain age, then don't attempt this, okay? It has a slight chance of actually making things worse. I didn't have that happen to me, but I just don't want you to break your Switch and then have it be your fault. So I'd recommend having a parent or somebody like that try it first. So, what you can first start by doing is grab your rubbing alcohol and get a Q-tip, okay? So, make sure that your Q-tip doesn't look like that at the end. Make sure that it looks nice and new, because you don't want it to get, I don't know how to put it, like, you don't want to make it worse by getting fuzz and things stuck in there, because that's what causes it in the first place, is dust and dirt getting inside of the Joy-Con. So, the easiest way to do this is grab the Joy-Con, tilt up on your joystick, or whatever direction you want to, preferably the direction of the opposite direction of the drift, and then just get just like a small amount of rubbing alcohol and put it on the Q-tip. With that, you can then, after you got the alcohol on the Q-tip, you can open up a little flap on the side of the Joy-Con that will allow you to put just a little bit inside on the inner mechanism. After this has been done, rotate the joystick for about 30 to 40 seconds. Then open up your Switch onto the control stick test page. Next, open up your Switch onto the control stick page and test to see if that fixed your problem. If it didn't, try recalibrating the controller, and after that, if it still didn't fix it, I guess you just have to buy new Joy-Cons at that point or send them into Nintendo. So, Nintendo has a thing where if you call the support line, you can send in your Joy-Cons and they will send you back new ones. But this is just a better tactic if you really, really don't want to have to wait to be able to use the Switch, especially if it's the only controllers that you have for it. However, this method does not work with the Switch Pro controller. Thanks for watching. Doop-a-dee-doop.